Yo, there are a lot of races happening in March across South Africa. Our Medal Mondays, the timelines are going to be lit. I look forward to that. So keep watching if you would like to know which races are happening so that you know which ones to sign up for. Something that I've noticed since I've started sharing this race calendar content is that often I'll get comments from runners asking for races happening in a specific town like Bloemfontein. I just like to reverberate that the race list that I share is across South Africa. So this encompasses all races happening in all provinces in South Africa. So if you're looking for a specific town or a specific province, please jump ahead to the timestamp of that specific place that you would like to do the race in. So the video is structured across 3 types of provinces. So we've got Gauteng as a standalone, and then we also have the inland provinces of Mpumalanga, Limpopo, Northwestern Free State, and then also the coastal provinces of KwaZulu-Natal, Northern, Western, and Eastern Cape. So please look at the timestamps and jump ahead to the province that you would like to do the race in. Let's start the race tour in Gauteng. On the 1st of March, the Cape Gate Val race is happening at the Dick Fourie Stadium in Vereniging. This consists of a 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and half marathon and marathon distance. On the same day, the Oriti Legacy race is happening at the Reimsig Stadium. This consists of a 5, 10, and half marathon. And then on the 7th of March, the Bobby's 3-in-1 Slumberland road race is happening at Mayville Mall. This includes a 5, 10, and half marathon distance. And then on the 8th of March, the Edenvale Marathon is happening. This is happening at Edenvale High School, which consists of a 5, 16, and marathon distance. If you like this content, please like and save this video. And then on the 14th of March, the Moose Road Race is happening at Irene Village Mall in Irene, Pretoria. This consists of a 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and half marathon distance. On the 15th of March, the Qhubeka AC half marathon is happening at the School of Achievement in Germiston. This consists of a 5, 10, and half marathon distance. And then on the 21st of March, the Alex 10K is happening at the Altrek Sports Grounds in Alexandra. This consists of a 5 kilometer and 10 kilometer race. On the same day at Sunny Park Shopping Center in Sunnyside, Pretoria, the Right to Run at Sunny Park is happening, and that includes a 5, 10, and half marathon distance. And then on the 22nd of March, the Johannesburg City Marathon is happening at the Klipriviersberg Recreation Center in Kepler Park. This consists of a 10 kilometer half marathon and marathon distance. And if you find this video valuable, please do share it with your running community. And then on the 28th of March, the Overgreen Beast Race is happening at Overgreen High School in Sinoville, Pretoria. This consists of a 5 kilometer, 15 kilometer, and 32 kilometer distance. And then on the 29th of March, the West Rand Marathon is happening at Tamboti Mall in Green Hills. This consists of a 5, 10, and half marathon distance. This is happening in my hometown. And if this half marathon is a double lapper, I'm not doing it again. I'm doing the 10K. And those are the races happening in Gauteng in March 2026. Please comment with the race that you are going to enter. I am definitely going to do the West Rand Marathon. And then also follow or subscribe to this page as I drop a monthly list of races happening across South Africa. Now let's go back to the beach. And if you follow this page, you would know that I finished my first Midma Mile a few weeks ago. So let's dive into the coastal provinces. These are the races happening in KwaZulu-Natal, the Northern, Western, and Eastern Cape. And I must say, the runners in these coastal provinces have a lot of races to choose from. Okay, let's dive into this. On the 1st of March, the Dunlight 15 kilometer road race is happening at I pick Aurora Shopping Centre in Aurora, Western Cape. This is a 15-kilometer race. And then the Buffs Marathon is happening on the same day in Quigney, East London. This consists of a 10 half marathon and marathon distance. And then at the Kings Park Athletic Stadium, the eThekwini Best of the Best Marathon is happening on the 1st of March. This consists of a 5, 10 half marathon and marathon distance. Again, if you are liking this post, please save it. On the 7th of March, the Diamond Marathon is happening in Kimberley. This consists of a 10-kilometer half marathon and marathon distance. On the same day, on Beach Road in East London, the Kempston Ladies Night Race is happening, and this consists of a 5 and 10-kilometer race. In Gqeberha, on the same day, the Lake Farm Centre Charity Run is happening, and this consists of a 5, 10, and 25-kilometer race. And then in Kuilsrivier, at the Dutch Reformed Church, the Mac Plan Fierce Fun Run is happening, and this consists of 3-kilometer and 5-kilometer distances. And then in Helderstrom on the same day, the Overberg Blue Crane Half Marathon is happening, and this consists of a 5, 10 and half marathon distance. And then at the Constantia Village Shopping Centre, the Constantia Village Total Sports VOB 15-kilometer race is happening. And then on the 8th of March, the Umgeni Utukela Water Marathon is happening at the Midmar Dam Resort, and this consists of a 5-kilometer, 10-kilometer half marathon and marathon distance. If you are finding this race list valuable, please share this with your running community. On the 14th of March, the Brack Half Marathon is happening at the Lovedale Public College in King Williamstown. This consists of a 10-kilometer and half marathon distance. On the same day, at the Langebaan Country Estate, the Weskus Marathon is happening. This consists of a 5, 10 half marathon and marathon distance. And then the Pie Run on the same day is happening at the Klein Glory in Kleinbrak Rivier. This consists of a 5, 10 and half marathon distance. I did see on the website for this that they did note that runners will have to buy the finisher medal at 30 Rand. And then at Galleria Mall in Amazon Toti, the Galleria Mall Challenge is happening. This consists of a 5-kilometer, 10-kilometer and half marathon distance. On the 15th of March, the Sazi Langa race is happening, and this consists of a 10 and a half marathon distance. Also on the same day, at the Paro Athletics track, the Tigerberg 30-kilometer race is happening. The 21st of March is also a day that has a lot of races. Let's start with the Kariga Human Race happening at the Dispatch High School. This consists of a 5, 10 and half marathon distance. Also on the same day at the Kimberley Boys High School, the Pagamile Mabija Human Rights Half Marathon is happening. This consists of a 5, 10 and half marathon distance. And then at Sedgefield Primary School, the Tortoise Turf is taking place. This is a 3-kilometer, 10-kilometer half marathon and 30-kilometer race. And at the Tiger Valley on the same day, Tiger Valley Center, the Tiger Run and Walk is happening, and this consists of a 6-kilometer and 15-kilometer race. On the 21st of March still, the Umhlatuze Crocs Marathon is happening at Addison Park. This consists of a 5, 10 and half marathon and marathon distance. On the 22nd of March, at the Lifestyle Center in Balito, the Baldwin Sport Dolphin Coast Marathon is happening. This is a 5, 10 half marathon and marathon distance race. In Ikopo, the Harry Gwala District Marathon is happening with distances of 5, 10 half marathon and marathon. In Zwelitsha Zone 1, King Williamstown, the Real Gijimas Ultra is happening. This consists of a mile race, that is 1.6 kilometers, a 4-kilometer race and 50 kilometers. And then at the Falls Bay TVET College in Westlake, the Zach Boys Drive Classic is happening, and that is a 15-kilometer race. On the 28th of March, at Mercedes-Benz in East London, the Mercedes-Benz 15-kilometer race home run is happening, and that is a 5 and 15-kilometer race. And then in the Mtumbu Zolo area, the Mkolisi Hoboi Foundation half marathon is happening. That consists of a 5, 10 and half marathon distance. And then in Sunridge Park, the Sunridge Community Race is happening, and that includes a 5 and 10 kilometer race. Then on the 29th of March, the Durban City Marathon is happening at the Kings Park Athletic Stadium. That consists of a 5, 10, half marathon and marathon distance. And these are the races happening in the coastal provinces of KwaZulu-Natal, Northern Cape, Western Cape, Eastern Cape. Comment with the race that you are going to be entering for, and then also follow and subscribe to this community. Let's close it off with the races happening in March in the inland provinces of Limpopo, Northwest, Mpumalanga, and the Free State. On the 7th of March, the Powerade Marakele Marathon is happening at the Marakele National Park. This consists of a 5, 10, half marathon and marathon. Remember to like and save this post. And then on the 14th of March, the Cosmos 3-in-1 is happening at Lake Umuzi. This consists of a 10, 21, and 42 kilometer race at the Bloemfontein Achilles Club. The SWA SAP Ultra Marathon is happening. That consists of a 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer half marathon and 52 kilometer distance. And then on the 21st of March, the Nyamazane 2-in-1 race is happening, and that includes a 5 and 10 kilometer distance. This is happening at the Nyamazane Stadium. And then the botch race is happening at the JB Marks Cricket Oval, and that includes a 5 and 10 kilometer race. On the same day at School Standerton, the Standerton Goldie 4-in-1 race is happening. This consists of a 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer half marathon and marathon distance. At Hartbeespoort High School, the Trojan Omdidam race is happening. This consists of an 8 kilometer half marathon and 50 kilometer ultra marathon. Please do share this video with your running community. This includes your WhatsApp groups or whoever you run with. On the 22nd of March, the GW Nkonyane Memorial Race is happening at Bungeni Shell Garage in Limpopo. This consists of a 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer and half marathon distance. And then the Exara Road Race is happening on the 28th of March at Lepalale in Limpopo. This consists of a 5, 10 and half marathon distance. And then at the Molapo Dam on the same day, the Makoro Village Marathon is happening. This consists of a 5, 10, half marathon and marathon distance. On the same day in Sabi, the NMC Fast Race is happening. This consists of a 10 half marathon and marathon distance. And then finally in Sasolburg, the Sasolburg Marathon is happening at DP de Villiers Stadium. This consists of a 5, 10 half marathon and marathon distance. And these are the races happening in the inland provinces of Limpopo, Northwest, Mpumalanga and the Free State. Comment with the race that you are going to enter, and also don't forget to follow and subscribe to this page because I share monthly race lists. Thank you so much for watching this. I often get asked how runners often ask me how they can support this platform, and well, one of the ways you can do that is to like, engage with the posts that I create and share, and also subscribe or follow to this page. Lastly, if you've been a member of this community, you know that at the races that I do, I always capture my race experience, dubbed Bophelo ke Vlog. I've been using my phone for this, but I realized last year that my phone will probably only last a half marathon and not a marathon. So I've been looking into getting a action camera. And so in future, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe campaign, and I think that's one of the ways in which you can support this platform. I still need to decide which camera I actually want to use for these races, and then I will share the details if you are actually interested to contributing to that GoFundMe campaign. And lastly, remember that the obsession with running is really an obsession with the potential for more and more life. And that is a quote by George Sheehan. And if you meet me on the streets, if you see me on the streets, please reach out, say hi, let's have a mini chat, let's take a video, let's take a photo, and preserve the memories that we create on the road. Look forward to seeing you at the races or on the run.